Hello and welcome back. This is Darius Torana, and look at this. We're on Scorched Earth. So I've noticed a couple other creators doing this as kind of a farewell to Ark Survival Evolved. And whereas my channel has taken a huge turn away from being an Ark channel like I originally had intended it to be, I had honestly really expected this to be just mostly Ark with me occasionally playing a few other games just when I got a little bit tired and needed a break. I did Ark for so long. I mean, definitely not as long as some of the other creators did, but I did Ark for so long on my channel. And I will admit I kind of gave up on it towards the end there as the new stuff was coming out or like kind of being announced just because I was getting a little frustrated. But getting back to my bases, I just wanted to do a little tour and recap and just a farewell to this lovely game that we all love to play and to talk about and re-talk to and see all of my old dinosaurs. I was going to start on the island since that's where I started, but I forgot that my character is on Scorched right now. And just because of the time constraints that I have right now, I didn't want to waste my time transferring away from Scorched and then back to Scorched. So, I mean, we didn't get super far in Scorched. I definitely had a lot of episodes. I just did a lot of meandering around because I'd never been on Scorched Earth before. I'd never done anything on this map. And honestly, it was such a blast playing on Scorched Earth. I enjoyed it so much. This has been one of my favorite maps. And I mean, maybe just because I'm an Arizona boy myself and a desert dweller, I just loved Scorched Earth, though. It was such a great experience. Really? A level 1 for now that I'm quitting the game, you give me a level 145 Anki. Really? Are you kidding me? Uh um but I just wanted to I mean, we had a couple of dinos on here that definitely aren't dinos. That because actually I had very few actual dinosaurs on Scorched Earth. I had my wyvern, which I had just barely gotten. I had my Procroptodons. I had my Sabertooths. I think I had a raptor or two, and like the Doedicurus and stuff like that. My Hyenodon, um, Jerboas. I mean, I really didn't have too much in the actual terms of dinosaurs. I think I had a raptor and an Ankylosaurus for actual dinosaurs. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to jump back on here, and actually I'm gonna pull out. Um, there's Bumpy, Mammosaurus. Anyone who has a nickname, pull out. Leia, Jackie, Jerry, Optodons, Brock. I guess I'll pull the Pego out since that's my own Pego. Spike and Terrorbird. So, I mean, let's just start throwing people out. So we had Nissa, we had Chandra, my Yankees, but more importantly, my Bumpy, my Morellatops, Scar, my Wolf. Still love the Wolves. Rocky, my Doedicurus. He is apparently a vanilla. Oh, because I still have all my mods downloaded. Leia, who is my adorable little Hyenodon. My Jerboas. Brock, my Caprosuchus. That guy who I accidentally tamed. Comet. Again, uh, Spike, my terror bird, which is actually surprisingly high level. But yeah, and then obviously we also have Nahiri, Liliana. I was going for a very Planeswalker vibe for them because I also play Magic. There's Jace. I think Jace was the one I was writing around. No, where's Gideon? Where is Gideon? Diego, Karuk. Is Gideon still a baby? I thought Gideon was my main saber. Did Gideon die? Am I forgetting Gideon died? I don't remember. There's Diego, and there's Karuk. Diego is my only non-planeswalker saber that actually has a name. I don't think Gideon died. Guess he might have. Did I leave him somewhere? Huh. I didn't think Gideon died, but maybe he did. Huh. Weird. But yeah. So there's all of my sabers. Obviously I also had all my Procoptodons, but my favorite one was definitely Hops. Here, he was my boy. Oink. Hops. Drops. He don't fight no Morella tops. But yeah, this was Hops my first? I think Hops was my first Procoptodon that I like totally accidentally tamed. It was pretty amazing, honestly. Um, but coming in here, we also duck for this. Yes. Here's my house. It was such a basic house, but I was so proud of it because it's not just a box. It's a box with a ceiling, not just flat ceiling. So yeah. And then my storage slash crafting area. We had this stuff going on. Everything was just going pretty good here. I don't know. I very much enjoyed this place. This ended up being an amazing base spot for me. It was just good. Um, and then obviously old Gnawbone, who we will take with us to here. I do remember we at one point did have an Argentavis, and I think it was during my time trying to get Gnawbone that I lost my Argentavis. Um, but yeah. So just all in all, just a really good map, a really fun time that we had. That's one thing, no matter how much negative that I ever say about Ark, this is the game I have single-handedly put the most hours out of any game I've ever played. Upload survive. All right, I'm gonna pause this until the next, until we get to the island. All right, and we are back. I went and collected some stuff for some clothes really quick, but um, I I wanted to start where we started. So, I mean, obviously, where we actually started was like down over here-ish somewhere. Actually, I think where we started was right across over there. And I got a Moss Chops on the very first day. And it was the coolest start ever, and then he died. This is a B Parasaur, by the way. Terrible level. But that is in the episode that I don't have on my YouTube because it was the only time I did the stream. I was going to stream like once a month and just have that be not an episode shown on YouTube, just on my Twitch. And then I never did it again. I always had plans to do it again, and I just never did. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. Life just gets in the way. But this was my little base, my little slice of heaven, and I very quickly moved. We're just gonna turn on fly here because I don't feel like walking all there. But this became my second slice of heaven, and one of my first builds that I was truly proud of. It wasn't my design. I want to say this one I did modify slightly. I want to say I made this slightly longer so that I would be able to fit more stuff over here. But this was one of the first houses that I really, really was proud of. I really liked everything I did in this little base here. Um, we weren't here for a super duper long time. I didn't like beat any bosses here or anything. Standing very still, but thought I left a tame over here. I was planning on making this my main base. That was originally gonna be my plan. I was gonna build out. You know what? Better idea. Gonna create a way I can jump around and stuff. But I was gonna build out here. And I was gonna build up stuff over here. I was gonna build over here. I had all these grand plans, and then I just kind of threw them out the window because, dang, there's a lot of pretty colors. But I just kind of threw them all out the window because I decided, and I had been told about a really nice base spot, which is where we'll be going next. Um, and to get there, I sailed along the coast here. I want to say this. No, I got my first Rex on uh, Carnivore Island. But yeah, we sailed along the coast here, keeping on going, keeping on going. You know, I still to this day have not seen a Rhinogatha in real life. I've only seen one on other people's channels. We'll see one today. This is not the way to my base, by the way. This is just me checking to see if maybe I can finally see one. Of buggos, but doesn't look like it. Um, if we do see some interesting creatures that shouldn't be on here, it's good because I have the uh whatchamacallit on. Yeah, the all the mods. Yeah, so sailing up along here, we came all the way up till we hit this lovely spot here, which is where I spent so much time. Oh man. So same building design here. Um it's so cool looking. It almost makes me want to cry just how complete this place is. Like it's so nice and I love it. Just, it's so beautiful. I never beat the dragon. I got so frustrated I rage quit. And I just did a shoot kill with it, a kill gun so that I could move on and ascend. And then I went and did the same thing with the other dude. Um, I I remember I was trying to do more interesting builds and more interesting things than just wreck spam and stuff like that. And so let's go ahead and look in here. So it's gonna take all and whip. So first up is the man himself, Wally. I loved this dinosaur. He was my caver for so long. Um, he was my boy. He was my man. I bred him up. He's fully imprinted on me. I almost lost him a couple of times, but he is the man. I'm gonna change the time of day. Set day 7. But yeah, so there was Wally. That's not gonna. Um, I honestly don't remember naming this. This was definitely towards the end of my time arc on the island. There he is. Oh, and I'm inside them. So we got our Mosasaurus there. And oh, what am I trying to release now? I don't know. Yeah, just oh, my Megalodon. I do remember that one. That one was pretty. Oh no, Bonk! Bonk, get back in your soul ball. I don't remember how to change this. Metrodon. Whoa. Oh gosh. I forgot. Don't undo it while you're moving. Fly. Add my incubators because you don't have incubators on this. Marigold, my beautiful blue direwolf. Oh, she was so gorgeous. But the rest of my direwolf army, I bred up so many direwolves and lost so many of them in the fight against, I think it was the Broodmother. My Theres, Spinos. I finally did give up. My Stegos. My Allos that did do their job of taking out the Bessie, one of the absolute OGs. This was one of my first tames in the game. Atticus, who was her boyfriend. Oh, baby direwolf. Like what? Direwolf. The otters. Lovies. I needed a lot of otters because of reasons. Just gonna throw out everybody in this one. Holy crap, how many freaking otters did I... Megatheriums that I did end up using against the Broodmother. Gigantopithecus, that's what it was called. My mammoths that I was gonna try to use against Dragon. Never ended up actually doing it. Reacher, you were the one I was looking for, Reacher. This was one of my first surviving tames as well. My Yudi. Speedy. The Ethereum. So many dinosaurs on this one. I did a lot of breeding. Davis. Davis. And over here. Bojangles! What's up, Bojangles? Barbie. Bizarre. Heck yeah. Blueberry? Yep, blueberry. Strawberry. Raspberry. Cosmo. This was one of the guys that I was using when I couldn't use Wally. Flash. Almost replaced Wall. Actually, I think Flash did replace Wally because I loved the purple colors, but I just missed Wally so much. I went back to using Wanda, who was the mother of, I think, all of my berries. Just a named Baryonyx. Babies are dying now. There's Chunk, the great. Is that it? Oh, and we need to put back out Bonk. Yeah, all my otters are dying now. And then I do have a plesiosaur as well. So that amount. Again, side of have to ghost out. Oh no. But yeah, my plesiosaur. But yeah. So this is just a walk through memory lane here. Just so many good memories. This was such a fun series to make. And I'm not going to go to my other worlds because I didn't really do a ton on them. And I didn't have anyone that really spoke to me, I guess. But I missed Wally. I missed Hops. I had Bojangles. I kind of forgot about Bojangles, but it survived. Flash. I lost a couple of dinosaurs. Like, they're not dead, I don't think. They're just somewhere out there. In fact, Wally's dad, I think, is out there somewhere. Alan. Yeah, Alan's out there somewhere. So Wally replaced Flash. That's what happened. Which I'm kind of surprised about, because, like, honestly, Flash is purple. Like, I don't know why. Purple's my favorite color, as in monsters. Oh! Wally replaced Flash because Flash is not imprinted. Oh. Interesting. Huh. It's been a while, so I don't remember everything, but yeah. I've just missed all of this. It's Arc as it should be. At least partially as it should be. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't feel like Arc is necessarily negative as a multiplayer game. I do really enjoy playing it. But, yeah, I just wanted to revisit my old base and check everything out. So, with that, we're going to be signing out for the last time on Ark Survival Ascended. We'll see you guys. I mean, obviously you'll see my Valheim videos, but we'll see Ark again once Survival Ascended releases. And until next time, and as always, keep on surviving.